everybody. Hope you all are having a great day so far. We are in for some more No Man's Sky tonight. And we'll see how this goes. We're still playing with getting everything set up properly, testing a few new ways of doing stuff, so we'll see how this goes, you know, working out the kinks with a new setup. And so looking forward to hanging out with everybody in chat. You know, I did not think that went through with the headset and the hats. Let's see here. Which one can I fit over the headset? All right, we'll start with this one. Thank you, Hork. Oh God, I did not think this went through. Hang on. There we go. Pulled out my stack of hats, so we'll see how this goes. And camera switch right off the bat. You found all the new ones, didn't you? Alright, so let's see. There we go. I had to try them out. Absolutely. How are you, Hork? It's good to see you. And hydration. Thank you, Cathevia. Thank you. Camera switch. Set a timer on that. Go. Alright. That works. That works right off the bat. Alright, I'll have to see how that one goes, and then we'll switch them out. You've been better, but you'll survive. Sometimes that's all we gotta do. That's all we gotta do. So looking to hanging out with everybody in chat while I play the game. I do have the voice channel open as well. May have to work out a few kinks with that one as well, but we'll see. Technology kinks, let's not get it twisted. But let's go ahead and jump in here. I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. All right, there we go. We are at base, I believe. Switching, drop the timer for switching the camera as well. Period. Alright. Now I'm using the glasses. Alright, how many timers can we have going on? Glasses. Yeah, one at a time. Alright. Hitting all the buttons. Alright. Timers here. That one's for the hat. That one's for the glasses, and the screen switch will go at the same time. Alright. There we go. I'll have to catch up with chat. If you haven't experienced playing without the glasses, I can't see chat still. The setup's a little bit bigger, but I still can't see it. And of course, seeing in-game is a little bit difficult sometimes. So let's see if we can figure out what we're doing. I'm looking at this as though I will be able to see it. Visit. It says visit something. Because I'm pretty sure that's a V. Watch, like, in the meantime, I guess we can... empty out our inventory. Yeah, not being able to see it right off the bat, it's good. Just goes here. Click and drag's not a thing. Must not have been the same thing. Not the same thing. The icon looks the same to me right now without my glasses. Both of these look like the same thing. All three of those look like the same thing. Rusted metal? Sure, we'll store that right now, because why not? I don't know what anything else is. That's our ammunition. I know that one. Oh, that looks like a gem we could store. Okay. Store that one. Not sure what that one says. That's ferrite dust. I recognize that one. That's data. That's data. My stack's full. Must be full. Carbon and oxygen. I can just make out the shapes of letters enough to figure out what it says. Process of elimination, critical thinking, you know, things like that. For the record, I only have the hats, the hat redemption limited right now because I only have so many hats. I don't want to blow through them all in one stream. So, yeah, I got some new stuff. I can't tell what anything else is right now. It's our ship. There is a part this right here. 50% on that. Okay. I can see the highlighted the filled portion of the bar is darker, or brighter, I guess you would say. And so I can see that. I guess let's go pop some planetary charts. Yeah. Alright. There's that timer for the hat. I do have a stack of them, so. Did not think that went through with the headset. I'm gonna have to. Certain hats won't work. Glasses, and then we'll switch the cameras back as well. That's where we need to go, right there. I can see the big red diamond. On the plus side, it is much easier now for me to scroll back and scroll through chat. So that makes it easier since I have to go back. Sound levels are right now. Pass this back. Switching that. Alright, there we go. Alright. Okay, back through chat, see. Music's loud. Okay, game sound too loud. Drop that down. We'll see if that's any better for you guys. Like I said, still working out the details of the new setup and making sure everything is set properly. Hello, Carl. How are you? Yeah, you know, when you redeem the hat and then you redeem the glasses and the camera switch all at once, gotta hit them all. Yes, just blind for a minute. Find out the chaos with my sound. Hello, Pirate, how are you? Much better? Okay, cool. Thank you. Alright, no, that's fine. Look at it all works out. That's the great part of this, is having you guys be able to help me on the fly and, you know, learning this as I go. And it's a lot of fun doing it this way and just rolling with the punches, as it were. It's great. Yeah, that definitely looks better on pages as well. Alright, cool. Awesome. Full screen Fred is the bestest. Well, you have a chance to redeem it as well. At the moment, you're trying your best to unsober yourself. You're doing a good job. Alright, how are you? That is gazing. It is loud for me as well. Alright. Music is still a bit loud. Alright, let's see if this fades it out a little bit more. This technically shouldn't control stream game sound, but we'll see how it goes. It's Fuzzy. Hello, how are you? Say you have a day off? No, this is actually multiplayer. It's just not, you don't come across other people as often. But it is a multiplayer game. Yep. A lot of the ships that you've seen flying around, some of those are other players, not just NPCs. Alright, what are we doing? As I approach the life form, their beak begins to click, a strange gas issuing forth. It's unclear if Artemis's translator is working. Let's ask for information. The life form shakes their head, disappointed in me. That expression and the actions of the character do not match. See? Thumbs up, and yet he's disappointed in me. Unless it means something completely different to different species. That would be hilarious. Sound is better now? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Fuzzy, you just got home from work. Long day. Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. New mic, new setup. Not entirely new, but some new features. Mostly want to sing along. What am I singing along to? Sounds very crisp and clean. Thank you. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm still like going back and testing everything and listening to everything and trying to work everything out. So thank you. Glad to have that feedback from you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try to resist smelling their gas, but the odor permeates my exosuit vents, even my life support system. I am filled with an overwhelming desire to purchase things. Resist. I am going to resist. Yep. The life form begins to hold their breath, their entire complexion changing. That'll make them mad. A greeting without units I could forget. It's a demand for information. Do you think trade Gek knowledge is freely earned? You insult us all. Well, you know, I gotta be difficult. Yeah, trying to keep everything even. If I'm loud enough, I can maybe raise it a little bit more, technically. There you go, try that. Alright, let's do some bargaining. Okay, that's all we need to do. Just be a little bit difficult, then bargain a little bit. He's happy. A true tradesman would be offended if you just took the first offer. Of course, Trade Federation pleased to establish a new customer, friend. Please pass me the data for examination. Here, have a star chart. I asked the life form to decode the star chart and provide a route to Artemis's location. Your data appears to be fabricated or possibly corrupted. No such location exists. Okay. I'm not going to risk offending him anymore. I already... Yeah, thank you. Pleasure to do business with you. Today you did a stupid thing, but you think it's best for your health? Best for your health, but a stupid thing. Okay, I'm curious. You sold your bikes? Your motorcycles? Like dirt bikes or motorcycles? That's sad. Riding motorcycles is fun. True motorcycles, nice. What were they? What make and model? Okay, and we gotta return to space. That's... It really depends on how much you got to ride them and the conditions of the roads around you. A Ducati and a Yamaha? Nice. I don't have a motorcycle license myself, but I enjoy riding. My dad has almost always had motorcycles, and I've had friends with motorcycles, so a Vulcan was the one my dad most recently had, was a Vulcan. Old ones, oh yeah, older bikes are always best. Older bikes are always best. Let's drop another... Let's drop another one of these. Living in areas where you have really good weather and you can ride a lot makes it nice to have a bike, but one of the most annoying things when I lived in Midwest was the regional way of the way they said motorcycles. They always said motorcycles. They pronounce it like popsicle instead of cycle. Drove me absolutely up the wall. This motorcycle is not a motorcycle. Unfortunately, living in an area where winter and the rainy season lasts a lot longer makes it less convenient. Since we went up into space anyway. Hey, what'd you do think? There we go. You still have one left, but it's just not for the road. That's fair. Yeah, that's the biggest obstacle. The weather and the road conditions. If you live in an area without roads, without good roads, you know, and you don't have the proper bike for it. Nice. That's awesome. There you are. I found high ground, I think. When you arrive, I'll fire my multi-tool in the air to mark my location. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? Tell Artemis what happened. Could not decipher their star chart. The alien even went so far as to claim those stars did not exist. It's impossible. Can't have traveled that far from charted space. You found my ship. Just because. Thank you so much, Fuzzy, for the sub. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Can't have traveled that far from my ship. Charted space, you found my ship. But The ship could not have ended up in the same space that you are, depending on what kind of anomaly you traveled through. How'd you get there? The line begins to crackle with interference. Artemis looks up at the stars in panic. They've altered since I made that chart. Blinked out. How is this possible? What's happening to me? I need to get out of here. It's quiet at first, but there is unmistakable, growing steadily louder with each passing moment. A sound beneath their words. A sound as if glass could scream. I can imagine that sound. I know exactly what that invokes. What is happening? They're coming for me. I can see them, smell them. I discovered the glyphs for a portal, a gateway between worlds. I thought it would lead me to another of our kind. But now I don't even know if the voice was real. The pathway collapsed while I was still inside. I found this place in the darkness. I thought perhaps it was a planet. I was so wrong. I can see their faces. There are seeds of glass within there. Ask for the glyphs. They're gone. My data fragmented. Just wanted to discover worlds. I wanted to find other travelers. I didn't. 16. Warn your faiths. Please, not yet. The signal cuts off. As it crackles into oblivion, I hear a name from the static. Frequency for Apollo has been added to Hollow Terminus contact. Okay then. Your dirt bike has been in the family a while? Yeah, it's good to have. It's really nice to have things like that are kind of become an heirloom in a sense. Heirlooms don't always have to be a piece of furniture or jewelry, which are the things that most commonly come to mind. Vehicles can do that too. Nope, the headset's still the same headset. Didn't need to replace that one. Slow down, see if we can land. That's better. Time my landing because it swings you forward when you land, so a couple of times it's made me land on top of where I wanted to be instead of beside it. Yeah. A little more centered today too. I realized I was not centered in frame. That's gonna bug people. Might disconnect from stream, minor PC issues. Yeah, gotta love tech. It's awesome. It's fine. I get it. Tubes, and we happen to have an antimatter housing. Look at that. We happen to have everything. You know what? Let's... I was debating, but we've got 3 slots open on that. We're fine. We'll stick with inventory. Pop in and out as you need to, Fuzzy. It's fine. I get it. Those sentinels are really, really nosy. I need to get some more oxygen. We are after... Locate... To rescan. Gotta return to space for that one. Of course I do. Pop in and out of space. It's fine. It's fine. Let's grab... What should we have? I think you're gonna have a glass of red for resting us. That sounds great. Sounds excellent. If I had no limit, how many cans of black olives could I eat in one day? Like, no limit as in bodily, it will not affect me. Like, I don't get a stomach ache for eating them. How many could I eat without getting tired of it? Some carbon. Plants for oxygen. That's what I need. No, I've still got 117. I should be fine. That's fine. I know, I'm overthinking the question. I'm sorry. All of them. All of the olives. I like olives. That's all of my launch fuel. Because of course it is. Give it already, there's no limit. No limit to the olives. That's fine. Yep. I could honestly eat a whole can in one sitting, so if there truly is no limit, probably a couple. At least a couple. Hello, Shadow, how are you? Yeah, I'm getting scanned again. Good. Clear to proceed. Gee, thanks. Alright. We've returned to space. There it is. Really? Is it back on this planet that we just took off from? Of course it is. Why? See, this is where it gets to the, like, it's kind of the same as those quests that want you to go fetch things, but it's just back and forth, back and forth. Go to space, then land on the planet. Go to space, then land on the planet. Oh, it's not the same planet. Okay, fine. See, it did the same thing I was talking about yesterday, where it looks like it's the same planet, but it's really the one behind it. Stop graping. Stop graping. Let's not nosedive into the planet. That'd be great. Indeed. It's just water, but I will drink with you. Yes, but how big is the glass? You said big glass, but how big is the glass? Hello, Giovanni, how are you? Nope, Assassin's Creed is for Saturdays. That is our series that we're doing on Saturdays. Sentinels hate this planet, apparently. Alright then. Nice. Alright, let's explore this little portion right here. Hello, Crow, how are you? Good to see you. Like 2 normal ones. That's how big. That's how big the glass is. That works. Depending on the type, is how much normal is, but yeah, I get you. Your PC didn't explode. Issues hopefully resolved. That works. Yes, not exploding is always a good thing. Let's drop that in our ship since we're right here. Hey, good. Free launch fuel. We'll take that. What do you mean, pirate? I'm doing good. Good. Glad you're doing well, Crow. Orange Apple and Anna, hello. How are you? Good to have you in. Welcome to chat. We are doing good. Giovanni. with names, it's like you pick what stands out, and then if I get it wrong, correct me. Absolutely. If it is not what you intended, I do not mind getting corrected. Your PC almost exploded, pirate? Well, you keep talking about how it needs help. Especially when you're trying to re-up your base's power on Dune. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, keeping track of maintaining that. Speaking of, I need to check my taxes on that game as well. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Comfy bed though. Complete with TV. Well, a screen. Time for a nap, right? Absolutely, work. It is always good to have you around. Enjoy your glass. Okay, so that would be a setting in to make sure that each game detects it. Okay. I will double check that later. Okay. The game itself might be using the old card settings. Yep, like I said, I'm not as much of a tech nerd as I am nerdy in other ways, so I'm still learning all the technical aspects of that that side of things. Expanding the horizons. So any information is always appreciated. Yeah, I need to double check my windmills in Dune. Good reminder, Fuzzy. Multiple signal sources. Powerful transmitter, blah blah blah, same thing. Alright, tune to Apollo. Right? That's why nerds are the best, is because there's so many different facets and you're not delegated or you're not stuck with just being one type of nerd. Not at all. Thank you, Giovanni. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the cheer. You're happy the unicorn is still in the anomaly? You're blue and lumpy and live in a box? Aw. Thank you, Carl. The transmission is silent. The stranger just stares at me. We will greet them. Identify yourself or I end this call. I am a traveler. And what does that mean to be a traveler? Truthfully? We're not going to give any extra information. We don't exactly know who this guy is. Artemis sent you, didn't they? But perhaps you do have some wisdom in that head of yours. None of us know what we are, and none of us can. We do not live in a world of truth. 8 days left of power. Can be a bit busy, right? 8 days. It's fine. It's fine. You can tell Artemis that I haven't changed my mind about meeting. I'll do it if I'm paid to do it. Even this conversation is a waste of valuable time. Sure, I'll talk to somebody. I'll be social if I'm paid. What's my incentive for being social, right? I tell Apollo that Artemis is in trouble, that they attempted to use a portal and became stranded in a distant and uncharted world, disappearing from the network. Their last word was Apollo's name. Apollo's demeanor changes. Send me your data logs. Let me see this for myself. Okay, here's the log. Studies the log, Apollo, pausing and replaying the various segments, static and distortions. They turn to me with a glow of excitement. These noises, they sound like echoes of Sentinel events. You've seen them before. Drones that appear from nowhere if you interfere with their precious planets. But this data is distorted, inverted. There's a lot to gain if we figure out how the Sentinels appear so quickly. The portals, perhaps they're the key. Alright. Suggest life is worth more than money. We're just gonna agree. Pirate. Is it Garnasha? Arcadia Star, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Good to have you. Nice, nice. You know what? I'm gonna have to pull out... you guys keep talking about it. I'm gonna have to pull out a bottle for tomorrow. You're drinking Fuse iced tea? Hey, that works. That works. Greetings. Greetings, indeed. Paired with bubblegum flavored squashies. So what do you say? Do you want to work on this together? Be partners? Sure, why not? I don't trust you, but sure. I don't trust anybody. If you're going to work with me, we need to expand your base of operations. I'll send you to a contact. They'll supply you with what you need. Just remember to be polite. As the hologram recedes, Apollo's head turns to the side, ever so slightly, as if sighing, saddened. Or perhaps it was nothing, a ghost in the machine. Right, yeah, see, you just stop at one. It might be a big one, but just stop at one. Alright. Locate them on the galaxy map when in space. Alright. We did the thing. Let's... What else do we have? Let's... Artifact chart. Planetary chart. For new products. Let's pop this chart here. This planet's fine. We like to explore this one. Manufacturing facility. Not terribly far away. Ooh. We almost missed. That was almost bad. I have not had a chance to hop into Star Citizen. I have watched a lot of videos on it, but I've not actually been in the game yet. It's one of those ones that's very intriguing, very interesting. And so yeah. Right, yeah, I mean, but what he's trying to do with the game and what he's trying to make out of it, and then the shit, I just went blank with the like the spin-off, like not the full Star Citizen game, but the technically I'm not sure, like it's a spin-off or just like the chapter story campaign part of it. Shit. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about as soon as I can get my head wrapped around what I'm trying to recall. Yes, that. Thank you. Squadron 42. It's like I knew it was 40 something, and I just Squadron. What was tripping me up. You have to look after some kids tomorrow, Horde? Fun. Well, maybe fun. The vision is impossible, but you might get something close. Yeah, I mean, if you're aiming for something that is... If you're aiming towards something good and you get close, you're still going to have something amazing. Third Wave, hello, how are you? It is good to see you. Welcome into chat. We should have atmosphere hopped on this one. Up we go. Straight up and a straight down. What is this? Oh, communication station. Nice. Alright. One thing at a time. Still too close. Still in the atmosphere. Oh, well, yeah, of course. Of course. Seriously? The atmosphere on this planet must be really, really thick. You found an exotic ship? Nice. Of course. Of course. All things nerd, but yes, definitely a Hoovian. Without a doubt. I will say that is one thing about it getting cooler is I can break out my scarf. I have it's not the full length, but I have a Tom Baker replica scarf. It's the only reason I can tolerate being cold. And my Doctor Who coat. Got a beautiful, beautiful coat. Yeah, it's like I said, it's not the full length, it's a replica, but... Where's this facility? Ah. In this crater over here. Does it have a landing pad? It does, it does. Beautiful. Thank you, pirate. I do have a nice neck, don't I? It is nice to be able to wear turtlenecks occasionally. Long earrings. There are perks. You grew up watching Baker? Nice. Yeah. I didn't grow up watching the reinforced door, which means they're gonna attack me if I open this. Am I gonna do it anyway? Yes, absolutely. yellow buttery fly. Alright. Where'd you come up with needing to compare wine and Coke? They're not even in the same category. And when I do drink soda, it's definitely not Coke. You love that you can see them on YouTube? All but the ones coming out. Yeah, I have, I wish the classics, the classic Who's were easier to get on DVD. Because I like physical media, and I always prefer it that way. So I wish the classics were easier to get a hold of. Sarsaparilla out of a glass bottle, so good. Root beer, real root beer out of a glass bottle, that's nice too. Alright, let's shoot open this door and see how much we get attacked. Yep, I see you. They're blowing holes, that's why. Like, why do I keep tripping in holes that weren't there before? There isn't too soon. Oh god, there's a lot. Alright, we're gonna do it this way. Tiny targets. Jesus. Stationary, please. I can't shoot these guys with my ship, can I? Wait. Oh. Something different. Root beer versus root beer. Whole different night out. Right, exactly. Stop blowing holes in my ship. I'll go inside. Okay. I can't go inside. It's still blocked. Very rude. Very, very rude. The triangle one summon more summons. I don't like that I can't like, actually aim. Okay. With batteries tomorrow. That is kind of your go-to. I could just grab all of this. We'll let them calm down. Let's see what this is. Not bad. boot. You just gotta avoid the air bubble in the toe of the boot. The last bit of it. Smack you in the face. Seriously, the atmosphere on this planet is stupid right now. Alright, we're slowing. We're just going the slow way. I can sit here for... Are we going with the rotation of the planet or against the rotation? For space? Thank you. Unless it respawns. Itchy nose. Still pissed at me. They're gonna be following me around for a while, aren't they? See, this is why I love exploring and looting everything, is because you do enough looting, you don't actually have to purchase it. Or you don't have to purchase as much. I have yet to ever find any wiring rooms, which are stupidly expensive. Hey, itchy nose when deeply locked on game, right? Yeah, exactly. You ordered seafood? Nice. What'd you get? What did you get? Nothing is here. No crime. I think he's protesting way too much. I caught the trader red-handed. A small device is overriding the facility's remote trade interface and siphoning units directly into their own inventory. They look me straight in the eyes and make a proposition. Petrie, great. Crab cakes, nice. Crab cakes are good. If I don't buy things, how will the universe survive? The alien babies I'm harming? What? Think of it as me cleaning up all of the things that people have left lying around. I am good for the environment. Well, apparently I'm going to have to buy looms, because wiring looms aren't off in the world. I don't have enough words to... I can get the gist. He's asking me not to report him. And is he offering to destroy things, or is he saying he will be destroyed? Above the gentle buzz of embezzlement that now surrounds us, I can hear the life form's terrified gulps. The air tastes of pure fear. I'll just demand a share. The small alien nods at me, understanding. My fellow conspirator hands me a share of the theft and releases a scent that bonds us together. Alright, then. I'm okay with that. Definitely works for me. Yeah, you know, seafood is, you know, mostly things that are swimmy. But beach food, you know, there's an overlap. Sodium. Alright. I expected ammo, but that's okay. That or oh, I love scallops. I love scallops. They're so good with pasta and a light sauce. I want seafood now. Just lightly pan fry them with some garlic and some butter. Throw them in with some pasta. So amazing. Actually, we have, yeah, we need to explore this planet. We need to explore this planet before we get taking off. I know we were headed towards whatever. Close enough to this thing. A Zubat. Another breed of Zubat. Alright. There. And we gotta go run through galaxy space. Yeah, the Sentinels are mad at me. Go get over it. Call into the background again. Alright, thank you so much for the lurk work. Appreciate it. Enjoy your glass. Enjoy your rest. Appreciate you. Keep the scanner on for a minute while we do a quick look around. Just for that cargo. Some training organic structure. Some more plants in here. Rock with tree. Somebody got real creative with their naming on that one. Swaying Sirens Mandragora. Spiky bush. I think it's cool that, you know, when you discover something, you name it. When you discover it for the first time. Oh, jeez, there's a hole in the ground. let's go follow the tunnel. It's a great time. This is probably just another way up. Left fork. Take the left. I feel like that's a movie reference too. You have so many random things floating around in your head and they just pop out randomly. And you just sort through the filing cabinet that is your brain to try to figure out what things are. Which drawer does this actually belong to? You got more there than anything? Nice. It's ancient. Thank you for the hydration. Appreciate it. Carl, thank you. This is like, so this is a dead end. Now the trick will be it's probably everything that's down here. Pick a direction, go with it. It's a hazardous plant. What is hissing at me? Right? Mysterious caverns were awesome. Do enjoy exploring them. It was deeper. Oh, we did not intend to slide down, but that's what we're doing. We're gonna get lost. I don't know why it's so big. It's huge though. Probably the biggest cave I've found so far. Yeah. Definitely bigger than anything I've found so far. Usually it's just like a couple of turns and then it's a dead end, but this is almost like the planet is hollow. Either it was carved out on purpose. Hey Jason, how are you? Wonder if you could fly your ship in there? I mean, if the opening itself was big enough, probably. Like in some spots you can forget that you're in a cave. We've circled back around. Headed back towards our ship. I mean, it's big enough that you've got some good grasses growing in here. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good, Jason. Thank you. Almost looks like if you adventure deeper, you'll end up in the Underdark from D&D. Hey, let's go deeper then, right? What's this? Loop around. Does it all connect? Oh, that can get dangerous, Carl. Weird dreams, huh? You built a Corvette that looks like the Nebuchadnezzar. Nice. You've been looking for tunnels you can fit in. Here you go. Here you go. This one will be a good one. Should I be worried, Carl? Didn't know caves this big were in-game. It's completely dark back there. Like this is impressive. I love. I haven't played with the shipbuilding yet, but I've seen some of the ships that people have built, and the recreations of other ships, the Enterprise, and I believe somebody made Serenity. So just some in general, just really cool builds. There's more levels up there. These are like the caves in Shrouded. Let's see if we can pop up here. I don't know if my jetpack will make it up there. Yes, I am officially lost in this cave now, so at some point we're gonna have to dig our way out. No, I don't think my jetpack has enough power to make it up. We can manipulate our way out. Make ourselves a little shelf. Space for our head. This work. Go up the back door. Awesome. Nope. Oh, beautiful. And that's how you do that. That looks a lot deeper than where we came from. As much as you hang out at the Anomaly, you see Sentinels, or Serenities, Pelicans, ships from Helldivers on a nearly daily basis. Yeah. It is fun building. Yeah, it would be fun. I definitely want to play with the mechanic. I just haven't gotten to it yet in the game. I just got this last night for learning the Corvette building stuff. So we are there now. Yeah. Kind of interested to see, you know, what that building mechanic's gonna be like. I haven't played a game where building a ship is really a thing. Thank you, Pirate. I'm scared to have a pet. Oh, the dream. A nasty old witch turned you into a 700-pound tiger, put you into a pet adoption place, and some crazy person adopted you. I'd have a pet tiger. And this is a decent-sized opening. Think you can thread the needle and get your ship down there? Hello, Turtle. How are you? Good to see you. Doing the expedition is worth it when you're ready to build one. It'll be a tight fit, but you try. Yeah, this is not the opening that I went down. So might be able to open up the edges a little bit more. His pronunciation of the Magi. Hello, how are you? Welcome into chat. You have those kind of dreams, you need to stop eating burritos at 3 a.m. I was headed towards the communications center, distracted by this station. Go back to what we were doing. I mean, once you get down into the caves, though, that's almost huge. Need to refill that. Not that I need it right now. Refill my pulse engines. We picked up a relay joint. Oh yeah, that was from our pirate. Oh, when we got scanned earlier, we had the suspicious packet on us. Apparently it's not that suspicious. Yikes. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. We got distracted. We saw the landing pad. We saw the buildings. We had to go explore. I'm hungry too, Pirate. What are you making us so that we can talk about food? In a second, the previous picture, the expedition is completely worth it. Okay, we skimmed the top of the trees. Important. We've done that once or twice. See, if we talk about food enough, we don't actually have to eat, right? That's how that works. Just talking about food satisfies the need for sustenance. You're brand new to the game, but you decided to try it. Scared you at first, but the benefits are totally worth it. Yeah, I am very new to the game as well. I might have hit 50 hours at this point, but yeah. I think I've been intimidated enough doing things in like Fallout 76 that are completely chaotic and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just jumping in. Usually because somebody like Daryl, he's the one who helps me a lot with 76. He's like, hey, come here, come do this thing, and I have no idea what's going on. So probably be the same thing with the expeditions. No idea what I'm doing, but you know. Elias Pnier's Restless Sleep. I might be a little bit concerned. It looks distinctly like a portal. Like, if you touch it, it will draw you in. I may have watched Stargate one too many times. If I adopted a 700-pound tiger, Velcro might have a heart attack. I mean, he might. He'd get grumpy and he would pout. That's what he would do. A portal to despair. Right. Yeah, that definitely makes me not want to touch it. Did the expedition end this week? That's the hardest part about enjoying so many different games and not having a lot of time to dive into individual ones, is that when there's timed events that only last a certain amount of time, it's like trying to hit everything that you need to hit. Do it? Do we touch it? Do we touch the light? Oh, I'm sure you will. He's busy pouting now. He's been cranky the last couple of days. I think he wasn't feeling well this morning. Touching. Alright, we're touching it. Ah, glyphs. Okay. Empower the glyphs to access the portal network. Recharge all these. We have enough. What do we have? Oxygen, carbon. Oops, wrong button. They take different things. Oh, okay. If you start to charge it and you don't have things, will it save it the next time you're here? Usually 3 different sets of materials. You'd love to have a tiger skin rug with the head. I mean, you're not wrong. They are cool. Okay, catalytic elements and earth elements. Sure? Why not? We'll see what happens. Experimenting. Yeah. Ah. There's some dihydrogen. There was. Where was it? Yeah, there it is. Some crystals over here. What's that? I knew we just passed some. Oh. Need the carbon anyway. Trying to hide in the grass. I'm just thinking of all the episodes that when Daniel Jackson touched something in Stargate and either, got killed or transported to a different dimension or phase. If you come back soon enough, it'll save, but they reset after enough time. Technology reset. Traveler detected. Fracture repair engaged. A warm, dull ache spreads across my mind as I approach the portal. I blink as I try to focus. All this does is inflame the red glow behind my eyes. whatever I do here, I should do it quickly. You know, those times the story got moved forward by taking an action, right? If I do this, will it transport my ship with me? I don't want to be stranded anymore. I'm scared. Sure, why not? Breach warning. I don't want to take a failure. I don't think so. Guess I'll take your ship with you. The stone of the portal, it's movable, muted silver, yet something lurks beneath. It's gray and yet not gray. Crimson calling out from somewhere below its cold surface. If my ship is not broken. Okay. Well, it's not, so. No, I don't think I have any glyph addresses. Maybe it's not something I've collected as far as I know. I know sometimes in this game I've noticed that there are things that you get that it doesn't specifically tell you that you have it or what it belongs to. Sure, why not? As long as we've got our ship, we can get back. So you have to enter the sequence. Alright. Never mind. Alright, solves that problem. Subquest, what can be done? Okay. Alright, see? Just start touching things, get a little scared, but, you know, have okay. That's fine. I mean, it wasn't like it's material that is uncommon. So. Now we know. Oh no. So that's what those do. Have the chance to win ghosts as I go. What is... Creatures discovered. Oh, there's only one more creature that we haven't discovered. I need to construct solar panels. I guess let's continue on with the main mission. Station, also in the galaxy map. Okay. And let's do that. Summoning anomaly. Take care of that. No, it's not that bad. It's just acting a little less than normal. Nothing that I'm concerned about. They just, you know, cats have their off days just like people do. Good night, Orb. It's good to see you again. Always a pleasure to have you. Definitely hope to see you next time. We're still too close to the planet. Go talk to people. I just feel like I'm gonna crash into this thing. know that I'm told it won't let me crash into it, but it still feels like I'm gonna crash into it. I still haven't put the clock up. Oh, Nick, hello, welcome to the chat. Good to have you. Typical fellow traveler, go to a space station, look around for glowing aliens. Respond to them with their first question. Where did they come from? They will point you to their grave, which will have a cliff in it. Okay. So in space stations, look for glowy aliens. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. I do appreciate it. It's kind of a silly system. You can see the glyphs to charge them. You can learn the address of the system you're in, but you can't actually enter a sequence until you learn the glyphs. Yeah, it seems like, I mean, like I said, it's common enough material, but if you don't know any glyphs to let you go through the process, kind of, I'm not annoyed by it. Did we bring... They all look the same. Made a new ship just so that we have waste materials, but yeah, they're common materials, so. Yes, we have our salvage data, and we have it on us. To be able to purchase... Oh no, that was... Was that here, or was that the space station? There's a lot to remember. Oh, it is here. Here. Right to get. Yes. Landing pad. That's what we need. Beautiful. That's what we needed. My chair squeaks. Things that you don't notice about your chairs. Stable. Is it just a different look to it? I don't know. Short range teleporter. Allows near to travel between nearby locations. Nutrient processor. Oh, is this how you make food? Find, gather. Ooh, nice. Okay. That. Hey there, I can cook for you guys now. Medium refiner we already have. Large refiner. Livestock unit. Feeder. No chamber. Polyfiber. Okay, this is stuff we don't have access, or we don't. Trade terminal. Oh, that'll come in handy. We won't have to come to a space station to do that. And as often as we have to come to a space station anyway, though. I'm okay with all of that for right now. We'll need that. Pretty sure that that's going to be important. That just leaves us with 3. Whoops. Probably spec one. Should have. Get some more because let's make a solar panel. But that should already be unlocked though. make our bigger base on our anomaly planet. What have you learned? What generates Artemis entity signal? Portal. We failed to understand Artemis's location. Strange messages in the portal glyphs. Their lights blink as they process this information. Artemis slips between worlds into the data fall. Our home lives in these spaces, but the holes are stable, small. Nadia is worried. Cracks between the iterations should not wipe her. Help us. They do not. This is a puzzle, a trap, or a tragedy. The Apollo entity is unknown to Nadia. More puzzling still. If Traveler entity is curious, Nadia has advice. I like being an entity. Rampant Crimson is the work of Atlas Falsity. Other Korvax say deity. Nadia knows better. Atlas hunts Nadia, but Traveler may seek them out, draw them away. I had Quicksilver now. Alright. Another... well, I have more Quicksilver. Coordinates for black holes? Boundaries are strange things. Most things stay where they belong. Other things, our home, Atlas, and Artemis, slip between. Next about portals. Just devices to be understood, copied, advanced. That is all we can do with this universe. Ask for coordinates for Atlas Station. Please be careful. We would hate to see you leave us. And we may fall somewhere strange like Artemis. Maybe we already have. We'll do one thing at a time. We got the Atlas Station coordinates. We'll wait on the black hole coordinates, so we don't get overwhelmed with information here. So now, we don't like that you have to have a separate button for the different menus. Atlas interface. Okay, there's contact. Let's, yeah. Let's do. If doing this, we gain things that we just bought. Slightly annoyed. Take the shortcut. Who needs the stairs? Just jump off the balcony. I'm the same way in real life. Shortcuts whenever possible. Hopping over fences, jumping ditches, crossing fields. Alright, so now we need to access galaxy map, which we can't do because we're too close to shit. It's space. It's huge. Make sure that I have it. Let's not bounce off of an asteroid like we did last time. If you missed me bouncing off an asteroid because I have no depth perception in space, apparently, that clip is there. But we're full, so. Flying backwards. Okay. Let's see that. Alright. We need to go. Here? Yes. Okay. Sure. Galaxy map's a little weird. Planets, 2 moons. Peaceful conflict level. Oh. It's pretty out here. That is the one thing about space and games that take place with a lot of space travel is it's always beautiful. The galaxies, the stars, the nebulas. I love the visuals. Even if the game can be a little bit overwhelming, the amount of traveling to do, the distances and all the planets can be a little bit overwhelming. But it's a gorgeous view while you're doing it. Please don't be a Borg sphere. If I say so, of course I say so. Come on. Well, what do you have that you can get creative with making something out of? You find, just go through your cabinets and grab a couple of things and just make something work. Who needs recipes? Secret Keeper Imsk. Arrived later than anticipated. New tools await you as instructed. Plans to update both base and exosuit. I mean, nothing. I have no... What if I move it somewhere? I guess... Toxic protection, I guess? Sure, we'll do that. Excellent choice, Interloper. Leave here at once and expand your base. May it prove a mighty stronghold as you explore the earth. Neat. Cool. Geobays, I didn't catch everything that popped. Exosuit research. Same stuff you had in the fridge the first 600 times you opened it. It's amazing how many times you can open the fridge thinking that maybe something will be different. By the time I noticed the slight form, they had already performed a complete scan and analysis of my equipment. They wait politely for me to catch up before speaking. We have not done enough language for them. Installable exosuit upgrades. Let's see what we've got. Life support. Thermal. Shields. Significantly improves survival times. The light bulb goblin is useless. This is gonna cost 50,000 units. Not when we can get them for free. Cool. We need more slots for this one, don't we? Purchase new slot for 130. Is that? Yes, we do need another slot for our multi-tool for sure. Yes. Make sure we're spending our stuff in the proper way here. Let's put it here because I think I'm trying to remember what we needed. I think we've got an upgrade for this. So we'll just put it there. If we need to rearrange, we can. 140. We've got enough. We'll unlock 2. That's fine. That'll do. I'm probably way overthinking things. Actually, who can we talk to for language help here? Dialogue help. There we go. I made myself a grilled cheese. I had a grilled cheese sandwich. Sometimes something simple like that just hits the spot. Grilled cheese and tomato soup. Offer a list of language symbols, a choice of subjects to learn. Let's go with a... Let's go with a travel symbol. Unknown. Okay, that works. That... Always win, right? Do you make your grilled cheese with mayo? I know some people do. I don't. I use butter. But I've heard that some people do grilled cheese with mayo. That's how they do the grilling bit. Search, trying to find some more people to talk to. Here we go. Don't ask me. I don't do it. Lights in the life former's mask. Casing seems to constrict. They tilt their heads slightly as they chitter at me. I want dialectal. Don't blame me, pirate. Keep mine simple. Your simple butter, potato, bread, and American cheese. Nice. Yep, that's what I use. I use butter. Butter, bread. I don't stick to a particular type of bread, just whatever I happen to have. I prefer cheddars. Or I'll do like Kojak sometimes, but I prefer cheddars. American does melt a little bit better, and that's why a lot of people use American cheese for it. But let's do a history symbol. The word for is, of course. I should have done that. Hey, come here. Come here, scholar. Smoked brie. Smoked Gouda. I just eat smoked Gouda for a snack. Barely tolerate my presence. Of course, typical scholar, right? There we go. Make him happy. Ooh, aggression symbol. You started out cranky. We're gonna go with an aggression symbol. Warning. The word for warning. Alright. You tried that once in a grilled cheese for smoked Gouda? Yeah. Yeah, that makes it really good. That one's good on hamburgers. Do a smoked Gouda on cheeseburgers. Hello, my caboose. How are you? Pepper jack. Yep. That one's good on turkey sandwiches. Repeatedly dismantling and reassembling one of their finger joints. There you go. When you're so fidgety, you start taking apart your own fingers. Let's go with the technology symbol. Research. The word for research. Learn as many words as possible here. The guy on YouTube, Cowboy Kent Rollins, made a grilled cheese with cheddar, American, and provolone. Jalapeno peppers on a charcoal grill. Oh my gosh. Grilled cheese on an actual charcoal grill. Yep. Yep. Two individuals appear to share this body. Talk about close quarters. Let's go with a trade symbol. The word for trade. Okay. Provolone is good for sandwiches, just like cold sandwiches as well. I already learned this one. That one. Another one. Analyst. Carapace. Something about his carapace. Stiff and awkward and highly nervous. Inter-Korvax consultation is taking place. Ooh, another aggression symbol. So we're a little bit biased, okay? Disconnection. New ones keep showing up. Korvax grows lively as I draw near. They raise their arms toward me. Aw, he wants a hug. I feel a light jolt pass between me and research entity Latusinoi. Strange symbols form in my mind, each representing a concept I might learn. We had a spark. Let's go with a friendship symbol on this one. We had a spark. Okay. Talk to you. Oh, another geck word, because why not? Aw, I think he's lonely. Something about no friends. They're clearly disappointed. Sorry. Forgot how to breathe. They offer no clues as to why they are disappointed. They're just inherently disappointed with me. I mean, that's what it is. Ship. The word for ship. We're okay with that. Useful words. Useful words. You, Carl. All of the hydration. Alright, it's gonna send me back to my base. It's our landing pad. Really? That'll save us some time. Some fuel. Expand and staff my new home. Construction terminal is the key to expanding my base. Alright. Pure ferrite. So we need to make some pure ferrite. Not have sodium carbon ferrite dust. Yeah. Ever played Zombie Army Trilogy? I have not. Storage. So how many do we need? 25, and we need chromatic metals. Doesn't craft out of our storage because, of course not. Pure ferrite and thought we had chromatic metal. Is it on our ship? It's parked right. That's not what we wanted. There it is. Our exosuit. So we need more of this. Copper. Refine some more of that. It's a fun, creepy, scary game. Okay. I like creepy and scary. Your game just deleted your multi-tool? What? That's one heck of a glitch. It's a very bad glitch. We don't need all of it. Zombie Army Trilogies for Rebellion Studios. Okay. I'll look it up and see what it's all about. You guys have given me so many recommendations. Like I've added to my list. I'm gonna try to start doing like maybe if the game has a demo, something like that. But a lot of games I kind of have to wait for them to go on sale. So, but they are on a list. So. Okay. How big is this thing? Right. does this do? Overseer. Crew overseers and space issues. Okay. So this is a whole thing. Alright. So let's start something that you needed. I need to build that. Seriously. The landing pad. I just need to make the solar panel. Neil Patrick, hello, how are you? My favorite Doctor Who collectible right now is, I've got a couple of glasses. I've got a bamboo cup set. I have, actually, probably above that is my art prints. I have this artist that I found at a Renaissance festival. He's a very distinctive art style. And I have some Doctor Who artwork from him. I don't have it hanging at the moment. I will post pictures of it in the Discord. I will do that after stream. I can type. There we go. So that, you know, when I do get those posted, you'll be able to see them. I don't think I can reach it. I'm connected. I'm pinned down. I have a figurine of the War Doctor. Okay, so where's the landing pad at? Flags. There we go. Landing pad. Need more metal plating. I know I unlocked this one too, but I kind of like the look of this one better. Need more ferrite dust. All of my ferrite dust today. I think I did. It's more ferrite. Archimedes, hello, how are you? I am good. I am very good. It is good to see you. It's technically not a collectible, but I also have a coat that is Doctor Who, so it's very, very fashionable. It's Alright, Fuzzy, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. Always good to have you in. Have a good rest of your night. That's cobalt and copper. Ferrite dust. Wait till I get out here and have a gravitational anomaly that throws me up in the sky. It's fun. I need another one of those to happen. I enjoyed that. Is that enough? Wait. Metal plating. More. I need lots more. Hold the ground. I love my spatial awareness, right? At least you notice the hole as you're falling. Gives you a chance to grab onto the edge. Like, how many cool caves were discovered because somebody fell in a sinkhole? So many more. Not the best place. Oh shit.
Technology recharge.
To get materials. Hello, squirrel. How are you? It is good to see you. How have you been? I did. I made it off the planet. I found a really cool planet for my base. And now the universe. Indeed, you are correct. This is a game that never ends. I mean, there's so much to explore. Practically endless. Which, in some sense, is kind of intimidating. But I'm so looking forward to Light No Fire. That game. I may have higher expectations of it. Usually I'm pretty level-headed, and I'm like, okay, you know, there's gonna be, you know, margin for error, and there's gonna be, and I still realize that, but at the same time, I can't help but be super excited for Light No Fire. I'm a little less level-headed about it than I am with those things. I'm glad you're doing awesome, squirrel. Always good to see you. You have one of those little boxy boys? You named him Claptrap? Nice. I have one. I picked one up. I guess you can set them out then? Have them wandering around your base? Is your... Claptrap, I never actually played any of the Borderlands games, but I've seen them played. Claptrap was so annoying. Light No Fire will be better. Like, better at launch than this one was, you mean? The creatures on a planet like this. Those guys. Yeah. You captured one. Neat. I've got one of the little boxes. I don't have one of these. But he's very reminiscent of Claptrap, you're right. So apparently if you get more than 6 multi-tools, it deletes your best tool. No option to pick, no option to remove some lesser tool first. That's annoying. That's super annoying. You can store ones you don't want to get rid of, but also don't want to carry. Like, I would assume that you put your extra ones in, like, storage at your base, right? But if you have more than 6, it deletes it. Two more. I need 2 more. geode out of that one. That's still, that's, yep. You had a slot, still deleted it. Don't think you can just accidentally pick up a tool. You can add to your collection or replace them in your current holding. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, even if you don't accidentally pick it up purposefully, just, you know, to have another one for whatever reason. Here we go. There's my 10. And doesn't sound right. Might be a bug. Yeah, maybe. This way. I need to go this way. Oh, it looks like a dead one. I'm just sleeping. We wandered farther away from base than we thought. Would have like noticed to remove the excess. Right, yeah, they should warn you. Like, even if there's a limit to you can only carry or you can only own, then they should warn you that one of them's gonna get deleted. There you go. That's a... You got lucky. Did it show up somewhere? Seems like a good spot for our landing pad. Oh, jeez. It's big. I mean, we knew it was going to be big. Too close to Starship. I mean, it's where we want a parking spot to be. Let's see here. Okay, it's sort of rotating it, but not really. Is there a... There we go. Rotate. I guess. Sure. Looks good to me. So why not? Landing pad, I'm assuming it needs power. Wiring. I guess it has to go to the power panel over here. Or does it? Assuming it links up. You made a restore point before the selection, and it restored you back to before you took it. Nice. Yeah, being able to go backwards is great. It's always good. Like, if you don't like the decision that you made and you want to redo something, it's like, you gotta live with your decisions in game. But something like that is definitely good to be able to have a backup and be able to go back. Right, sometimes it just takes one little thing and it's like, it was something in game that you wanted and needed and was useful. It's just little things like that are allowed to be important. So yeah, definitely hope things get better for you. Glad you're here, though. I'm assuming this thing needs power. We need to turn this around so that the console is closer, because that's where the power needs to connect. It's not showing a connection spot unless it's under the ground. That's gonna be super annoying. I don't like that. Alright. Here's what we'll do. We will rotate this. And flip it around. So that the console... Oh, jeez. I don't like that camera. Let's try that. Makes the connection point closer. Base building is kind of wonky compared to Enshrouded or Valheim. I mean, I feel like I got so spoiled with Enshrouded. Alright, so... wiring connects here. Does the landing pad have to be wired up? I would assume it does. Let's find out. Wonky, try unmodded Conan Exiles. I've been wanting to go back to Conan Exiles to try the building again. Oh no, okay, it doesn't need power. Awesome, perfect. Right. Cool, lovely. And because when I played it before, it was before I got really comfortable with building in video games. Playing Enshrouded, that building mechanic is so wonderful, and I was able to... There was always that block in my head of being perfectionistic and wanting things to lock in a certain way, and so I never built much in Conan. So I kind of want to go back to it now that I'm comfortable with building mechanics in general, and I've tried a few different types of games. I've built in Valheim a little bit, in Dune, at this one now. So, go back to it and see if building is any easier. Oh no, I've played before. I just want to go... It's been a while, so I want to go back and play it again. I've been wanting to play... I love Conan Exiles. But just for the sake of trying to build in that game again. Because I never did more than the basics for building. I've never played anything modded, no. I have never done anything with mods. I've only been playing video games in general for like 5 years. 5, 6 years maybe. So I am very new to so much. That's why things like playing through the series games that I play on Saturdays, I'm playing series that have been out for ages for the first time because I've only recently started playing video games. I don't want to hire people right now. Solar panels. Let's work on that real quick. What do we need for solar panels? More chromatic metal and more metal plating. Yes, of course we do. I'm thirsty. I've never had a problem with the game itself, but again, that may be the problem that I had with building and why I got frustrated with it. So if mods help with the building process, it may be something to look into. It helps a lot, yeah. But like I said, again, there was that block in my own head of getting easily frustrated with the building process. So like what specific mods do you use that help out with the building? Like in what way is it modded to help with the building? I guess is my question. Gold and chromatic metal. All right, let's go convert some more copper. You know what you want? Use your epitaph, Carl? Do tell. Mods allow you to fully recover a part without destroying it. And lose half your resources in the process. Oh, so like if you need to rebuild something and only getting half the resources back for it. It only allows for half the resources. That is definitely helpful, especially if you're trying to create if you're trying to be super creative and you have to move things around a lot. So yeah, that would be very helpful. Carl died doing what he loved best. Stupid shit. Yup. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Alright, so we need... Where's our copper? There it is. Let's just do half of it. That way we have extras. There are also a few that make it easier to place parts, carry more part options. Easier to place will definitely be something, because that was one of the things, is the placement. The forced snapping was very frustrating. and having to go back and forth constantly because you could only carry so many pieces. So that was definitely a detriment. That's the nice thing about Enshrouded is you can build out of the chests, so you can have all of your parts, all of your building blocks in a chest. You don't have to carry them all around. So we should be able to build a solar panel now. Let's toss it out here. Is it the same on both sides? Let's build it above. Where solar panels belong. Of course you don't, Carl. What proper Viking does. There's a mod that gave you a stage where you can select an instrument which would appear. Select with music. That's awesome. Games with instruments, super awesome. I love being able to play music in games with instruments, especially if it's a multiplayer game and everybody can have a different instrument and it gives harmonies and melodies really well. Oh, that's really cool. I like it. That would be a fun one. So, I'm assuming. Process restored additional data. Covered archive. Input recovery passkey to proceed. Worker spawn happy. Let's go with worker? Why not? I don't think it really matters on those choices. Found. Bone. Worker found a bone. Found Atlas. Input recovery past years. How? Oh my gosh, what? Have friends. There we go. I've got you guys. You guys are my friends. Happy, happy, fine. All right, we'll be happy. We'll be the odd happy. Knowledge. You built a haunted ruin temple? Oh, nice. I'll bet you that looks amazing. You're able to have moans in the walls and random ghosts appear? That's great. Federation, absolutely. Anything Star Trek related, we're all over that. I'm starting to get unhappy. I was trying to go with something with sentences that kind of like fit together, but now I'm just... First. There we go. Good grief. Oh. That was extensive. Scared the others. Oh yeah, weird is good. Weird is awesome. I'd hang out there, without a doubt. Search construction database. Exosuit tech. Personal upgrade module. Search archives. Entry as follows. I glanced back towards the wreck of my ship. Nothing more than a dot, walking this plain for hours, yet the mountains seem no closer. I look up to the sky. Readable archive retrieval complete. Began defragmentation of next segment. Okay. Solve things that unlock more of that. Apparently there's a lot more minerals here that I haven't gotten around to. Locate Atlas interface. Alright, I guess we're going for that next. That's what we'll do next. Let's empty out the inventory. Copper in there. Plating. Actually, wait, we can. Diplo chunks, meaty chunks, raw steak. Okay. It is the same icon because that was when I didn't have my glasses on. So I could have swore that they were the same. Apparently not. We're going to keep all of our salvage data together. Ferrite can go in there. Salt can go in there. Right. Nitrate. We need to keep carrying around the signal booster. We need to see what we can do with these modules as well. So many geodes. Didn't realize we picked up so many. It's a lot. It's a lot. You never got a lot of visitors? Your character was an incubus. Wow. Played him like someone with an eating disorder, trying not to look at people as food. I like it. That is great. An indoor waterfall that dropped 14 stories. Yep, I'd hang out there. I'm okay with that. The first step is admitting I have a hoarding problem. Hey, I have told you I'm a hoarder. Is it a problem, though? Is it a problem? I have space in my inventory. I can build more storage boxes. We're fine. Alright, Carl. Sleep well. Work early. Yep. Me too. Me too. Well, I mean, you're coming off of an injury, so just don't hurt yourself again. Go mix yourself some concrete. Have a good day at work. Hoarding is not a problem. Space is the problem. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, we'll see you later, Carl. I'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate you. You know, even without the waterfall, I'd hang out in the haunted temple. Even with an incubus. That's why I need a freighter. Yeah, great. Um, okay, so do I need to connect this to my generator? I put this on the wrong spot. I should have put this closer to the door. This needs to go over. Open sesame. Okay. Let's create a spider web here. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Should have. I don't like that you can't switch your inventory and pull from your suit or your ship. Because we can put all of this away. So why did that... Oh, okay. I know what that did. What it did. Storage. Storage. Material. Storage. Gold nugget. Starship shield module. Yes. This is for our exosuit. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Shield strength is up. So now we can put this in. This is not connected to anything I need for slots. I'm still figuring out how all of these work. These modules and everything work. These are for our ship. This is for our exosuit. This is for our exosuit. Life support module. Is this better? Or can you stack them? There we go. Store that. Okay, so yeah, it all links together. Beautiful. Okay. And then drive hyperdrive. Aeration membrane. This is cold. This is toxic. So we can switch those out as we need them. Shield strength. So we really need this one in conjunction with other. Do these two link together? No. Okay. Still figuring it all out. What do we have? Oh, our shield lattice and our oxygen recycler. We do need this. Sodium nitrate. We've got the
Technology is stored.
okay. Beautiful. And that's all linked together. Perfect. And then so if you have enough slots to have all the mods in there, all of the protections, you don't have to worry about it, which is good. Sodium nitrate needed to pull that. All right. Sorry guys, trying to figure this all out. A little bit. Raiders are nice, Corvettes are better. That's fair.
Technology is
Neat. Okay, so if we store this one and put, whoops, we have to use a different. Nope, that's not good. Okay. I just didn't know if those two went together. Increases the base. Okay, so technically this is a mod as well. It's not the... Maybe? I don't know. It's fine. So we'll keep that. We'll keep that. We need to put these on our ship. Pulse engine, hyperdrive. This goes. Oh, we'll have to play tiddlywinks with this. Okay. Let's move this. This is the hyperdrive. That's the pulse engine. All right. Put that there. Move that there so we can stack things. Put that there. Parker, hello. How are you? Welcome into chat. Space is good. Space will be better as soon as I can figure out how to do all of this. Pulse engine? Dang it. Put it in the wrong one. There we go. And try it. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Love it. Toxic protection. This is also a pulse engine module. Ship maneuverability and speed. Okay, we can still do this. Let's move this one up here. It's like playing Tetris. Better. Perfect. Beautiful. Antimatter will keep. Batteries will keep. Toxic protection can go over there. That. We need to use some of these charts and get them out of our inventory. Alright. Let's put this stuff away. Keep it away. Silver. Alright, perfect. Love it. Inventory management is the second great challenge of the game. I mean, that's a challenge in any game for me. Just because of my collection habits. Especially early on. Yeah, I am finding every exosuit pod that I can, so that I can expand my exosuit inventory at least. But being able to build a bunch of... I will almost guarantee you I will have more storage containers than the size of my main base. This game broke you of your compulsion of collecting everything. I mean, that would be a massive feat. It really would. Valheim did not break me, and it has to do more with weight, it takes a big hit, and it still didn't break me. Alright. You still collect a lot of things, but now you know what you can realistically collect. Yeah. Actually, before I do this, I want to make sure that I can make this so that I can make that and have a spare, because I don't want to go out without fuel. Metal plating and dihydrogen. Let's make sure that I have launch fuel as well. I haven't gotten stranded on a planet, and I don't intend to. One day I will stop pressing the wrong button. Right, it doesn't craft out of inventory. Yep, okay. I was just trying to see if I can craft while I have this open. Nope, can't do that either. Not sure if it's truly possible to get stranded. That's what I've heard, is that every planet should have what you need to at least get off the planet. But I don't intend to test that theory. It makes me nervous. Okay. Guess I didn't have to reopen that, did I? What time do ducks get up? At the quack of dawn. Alright. Cute. Every planet has the resources to reach space. It's still better to be prepared. As well as fuel a hyperdrive. Okay, so it has... That's good to know too, because if you're in another solar system. I mean, if you can get to a space station, as long as there's a space station somewhere, you can get back to your base. But that's the big thing, is being able to get off planet and to a space station. Before we go wandering off to another galaxy, or another star system, I mean, let's go see if there's any jobs to do. Kind of in that weird in-between spot for as far as time goes. I saw something that reminded me of your meetings. It was a funny. I can't remember what it was. Let's take my cut if I saved it. Save it. Oh no, but I did save this one. The concept of a secret boss in video games that is the merchant that you've been trading with the entire time, and their combat capabilities are based on the things that you've sold them. So how, what the enemy boss does is determined by what you've been selling this random merchant. So they're the secret boss. Right? Wouldn't it be cool? It makes you think about the things that you're tossing at the random merchants. Even if you're in a system with no station, the nearest system is certain to have one. That's the moon. What missions do we have? Level 4 Gek mission. Terrifying pirates. Raid planet. I'm not sure I'm ready for a raid yet. Level 1 mercenary guild. Kill creatures. Kill creatures. I do need to to increase my merchant standing. Okay, right. Either way, we've got to kill creatures. I don't. This one has an exosuit upgrade chart, though. Yeah. Go kill the poor creatures. We'll pick it up. I don't know if we'll do it right this second. The dead systems are eerie. I saw something about there's some systems that are in black and white. Okay. So the type of star, I guess. I told you I'm listening to another video. I was doing other things at the time. What are we looking for? Alright. Oh, turtle. Hats! Hats! Alright, next hat. Oh, I can't do that one with the headset. Hang on. Actually, I wonder if I can do this. Oh no, this headset doesn't like that. Hang on. Hang on. Oh god. Yes, it technically counts as a hat. It's it's one of my great grandmothers with the veil. I don't know if you can tell that has the veil. There we go. Thank you, Turtle, for the redemption. Adding new things. My stack of hats. I did not think it through with having the headset on right now. Not sure if you figured it out yet, but you're aware you can put inventory expansion slots in the tech instead of the cargo. Yes, I did know that. At the moment, I want my inventory space. So, but yes, I do know that. Thank you, though. I do appreciate the tip. Let me get my... You know what? I'll just keep it on till the end of stream. Can't remember if it has a certain star, but the station is deserted. The planets have no life. It's very, very eerie. You switched to earbuds. That's probably a good idea. Am I supposed to be following this dotted line? Okay, don't have a... Oh, jeez. The game doesn't really inform you of that, and many players take a long time to figure out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody mentioned it in chat, which is why I know about it. Because yeah, the game certainly doesn't tell you. Atlas Station. Access the galaxy map. Systems with Atlas stations are marked with a special icon. Use the arrows to change the current galaxy map path to lead you toward the Atlas. Oh, okay. Alright, so we have to... Here. Okay, so we are looking for... It is the Atlas station that's marked. Ha, there it is. We just looked down the wrong path, that's all. It's down here. Out of jump range. Oh god. See, this is not super fond of the galaxy map. It is not our friend. Okay, so jump to that one and then jump to the next one. Got it, got it. Tobruk, hello, welcome into chat. Good to have you. Anything Atlas Path is main storyline. Yeah, it's what I'm trying to not be too distracted from. Are you laughing at my hat, pirate? Alright. Okay, so we gotta warp to this one. Sure. Fingers crossed. So, it's out here. Big planet. What do we have? I don't want to scan these until I'm gonna land on them. Need to get me a nice sun hat. I've got a couple of those too. So
Hostile scanner detected.
great. What do you want? Interloper, you will relinquish your cargo to Superior Vikine. Failure to comply will result in your obliteration. No. We will obliterate all that you are, traveler scum. Attack. Alright, will we survive? It looks like it might wake up and walk off. Does not. I mean, okay, kind of a caterpillar. Can you tell it has the veil on it?
Hostile ships approaching.
Alright, let's do this. So hard to lead a target in space.
Hostile ships defeated.
Really? He thought he was going to obliterate me with one ship. So much for that. Oh, you're not sorry. And I'm not offended. Very interesting taste in hats, I really do. Like I said, this one was my great-grandmother's. Is this... I'm assuming it's this one. Okay, so yeah, this one's connected by the line, so yes. Sure. I know, hats are so much fun. They are. Conflict level unruly. Hey, we fit right in here. Go Atlas interface. Locate the interface within its crimson tree. Hello, Peter. Yes, at the moment there is. There is. Had the hat redemption. One of the few that I can wear with the headset on. Music in here is interesting. Now let's work the Traveler. Am I gonna fall if I walk out here? On solid ground. It's like that's about as bad as walking on a glass bridge. Anything else to touch? Oh, here's another one. When I was grabbing hats, I was looking for my beret and I didn't find it. Look for it. It's probably in my winter hats. Okay, so not all of them are actually a thing. Just some of them. Next Generation. Followed closely by everything else. It's pretty much a tie for original series, Deep Space Nine and Voyager and Enterprise. But Next Generation. I got a warp cell on that. 2 warp cells, perfect. Hey, just add it to the proposals. We're okay with that. We're good. It works for us. Yeah, that's my nice Star Trek shelf. I don't know if you can tell, the schematic is the original Enterprise. The other schematic that I have is the Enterprise D. Geometric constructs. Atlas called me to this interface, and yet its purpose remains unclear. It demands worship. It demands obedience. It welcomes me. It knows what I am. It offers the gift of true understanding. But why? Why does such power and knowledge crave submission? It knows my thoughts before I know them myself. It knows what I will do. Atlas asked me to follow its path. Accept milestone Pathfinder or above? Sure. Accept this. The sky is deep and full of wonders, and the path to enlightenment opens to me. Captured nanode. Atlas seed containing zonally shifted quasi-stellar substrate. Do not allow Matrix to commune with this dimensional space. Right. Locate the next Atlas station. Alright, so we gotta go do stuff. Fun. Okay. It's all the words there are to learn in here. Looks like there might be some more up. Yep, it's got the base that lights up. It's currently orange. I think the batteries are almost dead, so it's not super bright right now. It turned itself off because the time ran out. And yeah, but it lights up and you can change the colors. So yeah. Reminds you of the money you spent on ships in Star Trek Online. Okay, these are just lights. I thought maybe they were... Oh, there's one back here. This word for the... I mean, I guess conjunctions are kind of important. You need to restart a character. It's been so long, it's too overwhelming. Romulan ships are great. I did a whole series of paintings because I paint as well, and I have a whole series of ships. I've got the Klingon Birds of Prey, I've got the Vulcan Science Vessel, I've got a Ferengi merchant ship. The Enterprise, of course. Put those in the artful art channel chat of the Discord. All right, let's go to the space station, and that is where we will end it for tonight. And then we'll go from there. We'll explore this solar system since we're here, and then head to the next interface the next time that we are on. Your ships you purchased, you named after your daughters? That's sweet. Oh, thank you, Kathevia. Appreciate it. Come on. The entrance must be on the other side. I'm trying to drive this thing like a land vehicle, not. Is that the portal? Not a space. Not a spaceship. Perspective. It's all about perspective. Sometimes it's hard to tell where it is. There we go. There it is. Beautiful. Hey, I managed to not bounce myself off of any asteroids today, so there's that. If you missed that yesterday, there is a clip of it. QR communities for grabbing that clip. It's like, the asteroid was much closer than I thought it was, okay? Not my fault. Alright. Right, exactly. Thank God for shields. Thank you for the follow, Krieger. Appreciate it. Always good to have you guys. No space pachinko? Alright guys, this is where we're going to leave it for tonight. Thank you so much. It is always a pleasure to hang out with you in chat. And of course, you know, if you ever want to join me in game, whether it's No Man's Sky or any of the other games that we play online as well, there's a variety of multiplayer games that we do. Parker, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Always welcome to join in there. The Discord is where you will find all of the server information. It's also a great place to hang out off stream as well. Since I do have a full-time job, unfortunately, right now I'm only able to stream in short segments at the moment. But we are working on expanding that time frame that I am able to stream. But I am live every weeknight from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. is my series stream. I do a series of games. I'm currently playing Black Flag for the first time, playing through the Assassin's Creed series. And that has been a lot of fun to experience for the first time, playing older games that people love, and having that experience, and having you guys see it again fresh through my eyes. And then we'd also do a Saturday afternoon stream as well. Missed any of the live streams, or if you want to go back and watch any of the games that I played previously, those replays are over on YouTube. You can always watch the replays there. Everybody watching those, thank you guys so much. I do appreciate you. Don't forget about the new redemptions. Obviously, we've got the hat redemption. We do have a camera switch redemption for the channel points now. Added a few things when we made the switch over, and got some new stuff going on. So once again, always fun to hang out with you guys, and we will see you all next time.